This equation is a little trickier to solve because I have a x squared, but if I remember to apply my reverse order of operations, I will soon get to the answer. So in the normal order of operations, addition and subtraction come last. So to undo it, that's going to come first. I'm going to subtract 7 on both sides, and that's going to give me 2x squared equals 32. Next, I'm going to take care of multiplication division. In this case, I need to divide both sides by 2. Divide by 2. And that gives me x squared is equal to 32 divided by 2 is 16. Now, to undo squaring, I'm going to have to take the square root on each side. So square root of x squared, that's simply going to give me x. And I need to be careful here because I need to think, do I just want the positive square root of 16 or both? You know, it turns out in this case, I want not just radical 16, not just a positive square root, but this could be plus or minus 4. And I'll show you why in just a second when we go through that check. But that is something to be careful about when you're dealing with a square, which of course is represented by the E part of the reverse PEMDAS order. So let's verify that positive and negative 4 work. First, I can see if positive 4 works. 4 squared, remember, regular order of operations now tells me that I would square 4 first. That gives me 16. And I get 2 times 16, which is 32, plus 7. And yes, that is equal to 39. So the positive 4 definitely works. Let's look at the negative 4. Now, the negative 4 case is something that I've seen a lot more students get mixed up on. And what we need to remember here is in our standard order of operations is that my exponents, my powers, I need to do that before I do multiplication and division. So in this case, I have a negative 4 that's being squared. When we think about it, over here, x is being squared. If x is negative 4, that means negative 4 is being squared, and that means that I get a positive 16. Negative 4 times negative 4 is equal to a positive 16. So this is 2 times 16 plus 7, and 2 times 16 again is 32. 32 plus 7 is equal to 39, and I can see that that checks out. Because, again, what this original thing is asking me to do, the original equation asked me to square negative 4. So at this step, when I'm taking the square root, I need to consider both the positive and negative square root in order to make sure that I get all possible solutions. And equations that involve squares can have more than one solution. Thank you.